Welcome back. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive silver $quarter coins that, even in different condition, are still worth big bucks. Let's get started. First up, the 1989 silver Washington $quarter with a P mint mark. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of this quarter, stick around because you won't want to miss this. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin features a profile of George Washington on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an eagle, a symbol of freedom and strength. The 1989 edition is particularly interesting, as it was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with coin production and design. In 1989, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 3.7 million quarters with a P mint mark, indicating they were made in Philadelphia. This year marked the last of the silver content in Washington quarters, with these coins containing 90% silver and 10% copper. These quarters were issued for circulation, which means they often show signs of wear. Circulated condition refers to coins that have been used in everyday transactions, resulting in scratches, scuffs, and a loss of luster. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: the value of the 1989 silver Washington quarter with a P mint mark in today's auction market. As of now, coins in circulated condition typically range between $16,000 depending on their specific condition and collector demand. However, if you find one in better than average circulated condition, meaning it has minimal wear and retains some of its original shine, you could see prices climb upwards of $15,000 in rare cases. If a quarter is graded higher by professional grading services, the value could exceed that range. If you're looking to add the 1989 silver Washington quarter to your collection, here are some tips. First, always check for mint marks. The P mint mark can significantly affect a coin's value compared to its D or S counterparts. Next, look for coins that are well preserved. Check for luster and minimal scratches. If you're purchasing online, be sure to buy from reputable dealers and ask for high-resolution images of the coins. To wrap up, the 1989 silver Washington quarter with a P mint mark is not just a piece of currency, it's a collectible with a fascinating history and value that can appreciate over time. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is a great addition to your collection. Next up, the 1988 Washington $quarter with a P mint mark. We'll explore its history, significance, and most importantly, its current value in today's auction market. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious, stick around. In 1988, the U.S. Mint produced these quarters with the P mint mark in Philadelphia. This was part of a series of quarters that continued to honor Washington and served as a staple in circulation for many years. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1988 Washington quarter. The coin is made of a copper nickel-clad composition, weighing 6.25 grams and measuring 24.26 mm in diameter. The P mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. While the design remains consistent with earlier quarters, it's important to note that collectors pay close attention to the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and a fine condition rating suggests that the coin shows moderate wear but retains some details. You might notice some flatness on the high points of the design, and the surfaces will display light marks and scratches. So, what's this coin worth in today's market? The value of the 1988 Washington $quarter with a P mint mark in fine condition can fluctuate based on several factors, including demand, rarity, and the specifics of the coin itself. As of now, you can expect to see auction listings ranging from $36,000. However, if the coin is in exceptional fine condition or has additional appeal, such as being part of a collection or accompanied by documentation, it might fetch a higher price. Rare coins, especially those in fine condition, can sometimes surprise collectors and enthusiasts alike, so always keep an eye on auction trends. For those looking to start or expand their collection, here are a few tips. First, always verify the authenticity of your coins. Use reputable dealers or coin grading services to ensure you're getting the real deal. Next, consider storing your coins properly. Use coin holders or albums to protect them from damage. And finally, stay informed about the market. Prices can change, and being in tune with auction results will help you make better buying or selling decisions. In summary, the 1988 Washington quarter dollar with a P mint mark in fine condition is a wonderful piece of history that can be a great addition to any collection. With its rich background and current value, it's no wonder collectors are drawn to this classic coin. Next up, the 1985 silver Washington quarter with a large date and a P mint mark. Stay tuned as we uncover its fascinating history, unique characteristics, and current market value. The 1985 silver Washington quarter is part of a series that continued to use the original design but was produced with a significant quantity. The large date designation refers to the distinctive size of the numerals in the date, which can often be a point of interest for collectors. The P mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. What sets the 1985 large date quarter apart from its small date counterpart? Primarily, it's the size of the numbers. Larger digits were used for the year 1985. This can affect its value significantly in the auction market. The quarter was minted with a composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it a bright, shiny finish that is highly prized by collectors. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state. MS-70. The 1985 silver Washington quarter in good condition generally features clear details, minimal wear on the surface, and a lustrous finish. Coins that retain these qualities can fetch higher prices in the auction market. So, what is the value of the 1985 silver Washington quarter with a large date and a P mint mark in good condition today? As of now, this coin can range anywhere $55,000 depending on its exact condition and the current demand among collectors. However, if you have a quarter that is in excellent condition, it can command a price much higher, upwards of $56,000 at auction. If you're looking to buy or sell your 1985 silver Washington quarter, consider reputable online auction sites like eBay, or visit your local coin shop for appraisals. It's essential to research and compare prices to ensure you get the best deal. In conclusion, the 1985 silver Washington quarter with a large date and P mint mark is a valuable piece of American history that continues to captivate collectors today. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin is a fantastic addition. Next up, the 1974 silver Washington quarter dollar with a large date and no mint mark. Let's find out what makes this coin so valuable and what it could be worth in today's auction market. Now, let's focus on the 1974 version. This coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse showcases the majestic American eagle, symbolizing freedom and strength. This particular issue stands out due to its large date, which is notably more pronounced than that of previous years. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced the Washington quarter in both clad and silver versions. The silver quarters were made from a composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them a beautiful luster and heft that collectors adore. Now, the absence of a mint mark on this quarter indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. Unlike coins from other mints, such as Denver or San Francisco, the Philadelphia Mint does not place a mint mark on its coins from that era. This makes our 1974 large date quarter with no mint mark particularly interesting to collectors. To determine the value of the 1974 silver Washington quarter, the condition is critical. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. For our focus today, we'll discuss coins in good condition, which typically means they show signs of wear but still retain their essential features. When considering auction values, good condition coins can fetch higher prices based on their preservation and eye appeal. Keep in mind that coins in better condition, such as those graded as very fine or extremely fine, can dramatically increase in value. Now, let's get to the most exciting part: how much is the 1974 silver Washington quarter worth in today's auction market? As of recent sales data, quarters in good condition are valued around $79,000. However, this value can fluctuate based on market demand, collector interest, and specific auction circumstances. For higher-graded coins, especially those with a striking appearance or interesting provenance, prices can reach up to $88,000 or even higher. It's crucial for collectors to monitor auction sites, coin shows, and reputable dealers for the most accurate pricing information. For those of you interested in collecting or selling this quarter, here are a few tips. Always stay informed about current market trends and values. Websites like PCGS and NGC provide invaluable resources. Make sure to handle your coins properly to preserve their condition. Use gloves when touching them and store them in a protective holder. If you believe your coin has exceptional qualities, consider having it graded by a professional service. A higher grade can significantly increase its market value. Next up, the 1995 Silver Washington Quarter with a P mint mark. So, if you're a collector or just curious about coin values, stick around. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which is where this quarter was produced. While many quarters are minted without a mint mark, the presence of the P signifies that this specific coin has a unique history. In fine condition, this coin may exhibit slight wear but will still have clear details, which is important for collectors. Now onto the most exciting part. What is this coin worth in today's auction market? As of now, the value of a 1995 Silver Washington Quarter with a P mint mark in fine condition typically ranges between $142,000. However, auction prices can fluctuate based on demand, the specific grade of the coin, and the bidding atmosphere at the time of sale. Rarely, if a coin is in exceptional condition, collectors might pay a premium, pushing prices up to $144,000 or more at auction. Therefore, it's essential to keep an eye on market trends, as these values can change over time. For those of you looking to add this quarter to your collection, here are a few tips. First, always buy from reputable dealers or auctions to ensure the authenticity of the coin. It's also wise to familiarize yourself with grading standards to better assess the condition of the coin before purchasing. Finally, consider investing in proper storage solutions. Coin holders or albums can protect your collection from damage and preserve their value. So there you have it. The 1995 Silver Washington Quarter with a P mint mark may not be the most famous coin in the series, but it certainly has its value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this quarter is a fantastic addition to any collection. Next up, the 1981 Silver Washington Quarter Dollar with a large date and a D-era mint mark. If you're a collector or simply curious about the numismatic market, you're in for a treat. What sets this particular quarter apart is the large date feature, which collectors find particularly appealing. The large date was a result of a change in die used during production, making it a distinctive feature for the 1981 series. Next, let's discuss the D mint mark. Coins minted at the Denver Mint feature the letter D, indicating their origin. In the case of the 1981 Washington Quarter, some coins were struck with a notable error, resulting in variations that collectors highly value. This error, combined with the large date, makes it a unique find for those in the coin collecting community. It's essential to recognize the differences between the standard issue and those with the D-era mint mark. Collectors often pay a premium for coins with these distinguishing features. Now, let's talk about condition. The value of any coin is heavily influenced by its condition, which is graded on a scale ranging from poor to uncirculated. For our focus today, we're looking at the fine condition. A coin in fine condition typically shows moderate wear, with most details visible but some softness to the design. In the current auction market, the value of the 1981 Silver Washington Quarter in fine condition with the D-era mint mark can range significantly, typically falling between $300,000. However, rare sales and competitive bidding can push prices even higher, especially if the coin is certified by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Recent auction trends show a growing interest in era coins, particularly those associated with well-known series like the Washington Quarter. As collectors look to diversify their portfolios, the demand for unique pieces like the 1981 D-era mint mark is expected to rise. Collecting is not just about investment, it's also about the thrill of discovery and the stories behind each piece. Many collectors value the history and uniqueness of era coins, which adds an extra layer of excitement to their collections. If you're interested in adding this coin to your collection, here are a few tips. Always purchase from reputable dealers and consider getting the coin professionally graded if you believe it's a particularly valuable specimen. This can significantly enhance its resale value and your confidence in the purchase. Join online forums or local coin clubs to stay updated on market trends and to connect with other collectors. You might even find someone willing to trade or sell this sought-after coin. Next up, the 1980 silver Washington quarter dollar with a D-era mint mark. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes certain coins valuable, you're in the right place. Now, let's zoom in on the 1980 silver Washington quarter. This quarter is special for a few reasons. First, it was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse side. This year, the US Mint produced two major varieties, the regular quarter and a rare era coin, that has captured the attention of collectors. So what exactly is the D-era mint mark? In numismatics, an error refers to any mistake made during the minting process. The 1980 silver Washington quarter features a unique error where the D mint mark is misaligned or poorly struck. This adds an extra layer of interest and rarity to the coin, making it highly sought after by collectors. When assessing the value of any collectible coin, condition is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state, with various levels in between. A coin in good condition shows moderate wear, with clear details but some signs of circulation. This level of preservation is ideal for collectors who want to own a piece of history without breaking the bank. Now, let's talk value. In today's auction market, the 1980 silver Washington quarter with a D-era mint mark in good condition can fetch a price ranging from $275,000, depending on the specifics of the auction and demand. Auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions frequently list these coins, and we've seen recent sales pushing the envelope as collectors vie for this unique piece. If you're considering adding the 1980 D-era quarter to your collection, here are a few tips. Always purchase from reputable dealers or auction sites. Examine the coin for wear, scratches, or any signs that could affect its value. Keep an eye on current auction prices to know what to expect when buying or selling. In conclusion, the 1980 silver Washington quarter with a D-era mint mark is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history with a story to tell. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin holds significant value and interest. Next up, the 1977 silver Washington quarter dollar with a large date and no mint mark. So if you're a collector or just curious about coin values, stick around. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. The design features a profile of Washington on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an eagle symbolizing freedom and strength. The 1977 issue is part of a series produced during a time when America was experiencing significant economic and social changes. Notably, this quarter is struck in 90% silver, which is becoming increasingly rare as most modern coins are made from less valuable metals. Now, let's focus on the specific attributes of the 1977 large date quarter. The term large date refers to the size of the numerals on the coin's date, which is distinguishable from the small date variety. Many collectors are particularly interested in the large date variety due to its unique visual appeal. What makes this coin especially intriguing is the absence of a mint mark. Unlike quarters minted in Denver or San Francisco, which bear a D or S respectively, the Philadelphia Mint produced these quarters without a mint mark. This means they were intended for circulation in general rather than for collectors. Condition plays a crucial role in determining the value of any coin, and the 1977 Washington quarter is no exception. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. A coin in fine condition typically exhibits some wear, but the main features of the coin are still clearly visible. In fine condition, you may notice that the details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers are still discernible but slightly worn down. Collectors value coins that have maintained their integrity over the years, which can significantly influence their market price. So, how much is the 1977 silver Washington quarter in fine condition worth today? As of recent auction results, this coin typically sells for around $93,000. However, in certain circumstances, like if the coin has been certified by a grading service, its value can soar higher, reaching up to $94,000 or more. Factors that can affect the auction price include the coin's overall appeal, any unique provenance, and current market demand. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on recent sales trends to gauge how values fluctuate. If you're a collector looking to acquire a 1977 Washington quarter, Here are a few tips. Ensure you're purchasing from trusted sources to avoid counterfeit coins. Having your coin graded can add value and credibility to your collection. Keep an eye on market trends by following numismatic publications and online resources. This can help you make educated purchasing decisions. Next up, the 1974 silver Washington quarter dollar, specifically the large date variety without a mint mark. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about coin values, stick around as we explore its history, features, and current market value. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, signifying strength and freedom. However, by the early 1970s, a new design was introduced. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced two varieties of the quarter, the small date and the large date. The large date variety features a more pronounced 4 in the date, which has become a distinguishing factor among collectors. What makes the 1974 quarter unique is that it was minted in a time when the country was transitioning from silver to more affordable metals. The U.S. Mint stopped using 90% silver in quarters after 1964, but due to a coin shortage, some silver quarters were still produced in 1974. Now, let's talk about the design features of the 1974 silver Washington quarter. The obverse showcases George Washington, facing left, surrounded by the words Liberty, and In God We Trust. The reverse displays an eagle with outstretched wings, above the inscription United States of America and quarter dollar. The edge of the coin is reeded, which is typical for many U.S. coins. Collectors appreciate not only the design but also the historical significance of the silver content in this quarter. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for: the value of the 1974 silver Washington quarter in circulated condition. In today's auction market, this coin typically fetches prices ranging from $385,000 depending on its condition and demand. However, some rarer specimens can sell for much more, especially if they exhibit unique characteristics or are in better than average condition. For example, uncirculated examples or those with particular errors can command prices well above $400,000. If you're looking to add a 1974 silver Washington quarter to your collection, here are some tips. Always check for the large date feature and be aware of the overall condition. Coins with minimal wear and clear details will hold more value. It's also wise to purchase from reputable dealers or auction sites to ensure authenticity. Familiarize yourself with coin grading systems like the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, to better assess the condition of your coin. To wrap things up, the 1974 silver Washington quarter without a mint mark is a collectible piece that represents both history and value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding the nuances of such coins can enhance your collecting experience. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more coin-related content, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions about coins.